Hey Virgo, welcome to your August reading. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of August 2022. Get some insight with some guidance. Overall, see what's going on for you guys. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And if you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And yeah, with that being said, Virgo, let's get right into this reading and see what messages need to come through for you guys for August 2022. Happy birthday to my August Virgos out there. Hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season. We have She of the Crouch number 5 coming out. Messages for Virgo and the Piper 24. So things for you as of lately have been pretty emotional. We even have the Bodacious Boach at the bottom of the deck, and this can talk about, it's kind of like a sabotagey energy, or maybe you're dealing with someone in your life who seems to just sabotage every single thing that they touch. They fuck it up. I'm just saying, or maybe that's how you feel, where you feel like you just touch something and it all goes wrong. So it's pretty intense. The energy that's around you currently, it's pretty intense. You might be feeling really emotional. You may have gone through some sort of loss as of recently as well, and so some of you are going through the whole mourning process of that, or there's a lot of like emotional triggers being brought up for you to deal with. It's intense. It's an emotional wreck. You might be feeling like a wreck right now, all right? And Spirit is honestly recommending, like, if you've been feeling that way, you need to find a way to release that. You need to find a way to express that, and especially through music, whether that's by making music or listening to music. For some, you're writers, you write song lyrics or poetry or things like that, where you can really just like channel this energy outwards and create. She of the Crouch is all about creation. This is an ultimate feminine energy of being able to create and bring things to fruition, and really like turning your energy into something and like creating something from nothing, right? It's intense, you guys. Like, I feel kind of heavy. I feel kind of heavy in my heart right now. I feel like you can create some really beautiful stuff, although the things that you could be going through are quite intense or emotional or even painful. I feel like you can really translate this energy and channel it to something really beautiful, and I feel like that's going to be your main focus, or a major focus for you in the month of August. Okay, so let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what else is going on for you. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? It's like your heart could be, you know, right now you might be like, my heart is cracked, my heart is broken, but you know what? It's being broken open. It's being cracked right open. You may feel like you're going through biggest heartbreak, but actually, I mean, you are. Yeah, but your heart is being cracked open to love harder, to love bigger. Because I just look at this card, like it's just like opening up, like it's just like hatching, like, or think of like a blossom, a flower blossom, like opening up and spreading and expanding. Like, that's what I feel from this card. And oops, I didn't mean for that. 4 of Pentacles reversed. There's something here. We're gonna keep it, I guess. 4 of Pentacles reversed, indicating that there's something here that you are removing or releasing or letting go. Letting somebody go, letting go of your emotions. Instead of holding them in or suppressing them or trying to run away, ignore them, I really feel like August, it's important that you let it out, and also like releasing control over situations that are out of your control. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Look at this, bottom of the deck, just caught my eye. 5 of Cups is like feeling pretty emotional. It's been very intense for the group that I'm picking up on. We have the 2 of Cups reversed, picking up on some sort of separation or ending or breakup. Okay, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. We have the Emperor and the 7 of Swords. You know what I'm really feeling from the Emperor? It's like you're really trying to maintain, like, in your strength, showing up strong, like confident, grounded, almost kind of hardened in a way, because you look at this card, it's a pine tree. Think about pine trees. They're very like pokey, they are more rougher, they're always green throughout the entire year. They don't really, like, they drop their needles, but whereas the feminine tree, right? The feminine trees that produce fruit, they have leaves, they drop their leaves every single year. They always go through that cycle, whereas pine trees are a bit different. They're definitely more like just rougher, I feel. Like this, you're really, how would I describe this? It's like you're more in like a masculine energy where you're trying to not let your emotions get the best of you. You're really in control of your emotions. You're really trying to just like not let yourself go there. But by you doing that, you are masking how you really feel. You're trying to show to the world that you're brave, that you're strong, that nothing gets you down, that you got your shit together, and oh well, it is what it is, I'm moving on. Like, you're really like, that's how you're trying to just like show up in the world, as like you're strong, and you are so strong. You are so fucking strong, Virgo. But with the Seven of Swords coming out, it's like you're definitely hiding something. You're definitely hiding, what I would say is you're hiding your sadness. You're hiding your true emotions because you don't want to be seen as weak. Basically, you're afraid that if you ever so shed a tear, that people are going to judge you or make fun of you or think that you're weak, or, you know, and you may cringe at the thought of being vulnerable or like expressing your emotions. Like, that's something that you would do in private. And so, yeah, you're definitely trying to like mask how you really feel, and it's intense. It's a lot. And yeah, it's a lot. I am picking up on the loss of some sort of relationship, though. Yeah, at bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. It's like you're definitely just trying to show up as fierce, strong, confident, that you don't care, that you're moving on, that this doesn't affect you, that this doesn't bother you, but it does. At the underneath the Chariot, we have the Seven of Cups. It's like you're feeling confused, you're feeling lost, you don't really know what to do, where you're going. There's a lot on your mind, but you're trying to play it off like you don't care, that you're moving on. Let's see what else needs to come out for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. The Five of Cups. See, that card was meant to come out. Five of Cups. This fell on top of the Two of Cups reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to leave that there. Five of Wands at the bottom. Like, you're just feeling really stuck. You're feeling scattered. You're feeling like, how do I move on from this? How am I going to push through this? Just feeling scattered, feeling lost, feeling unsure, feeling very uncertain with the way the world is going. We have the Sun of Wands and the Four of Cups underneath that. I just want to mention this, and then we're going to pull some more cards. It's just like, you know, you're maybe trying to temporarily fill the void with like distractions, things that feel good temporarily, but in the long term, you know, it fades. You know, whether this is, you know, you love shopping, you're going to go shop till your pants drop. And then it feels good, and then after it kind of wears down, you're like, damn, I still feel sad. I'm still missing this person. You know, you go to drugs, alcohol, sex, partying, whatever. It could be literally anything, man. But like with the Sun of Wands to the Four of Cups, is like there's this void here, and you've been trying to fill it. You've been trying to just like keep yourself distracted, or even using work as distraction or things like that. Like, you've been really just trying to fill the void and like ignore these emotions, these problems. But you're trying to like fake it till you make it, you know? That's the whole vibe I'm feeling from this. It's like, fake it till you make it. But in this case, it's not really working. You're trying to believe it. You're trying to trick yourself into believing that it is working, but it's not, because you're still feeling heavy, you're still feeling it, and you're like, why do I still feel this way? Why do I feel like something's off or something's missing? It's like, because it's within you, right? We even have the Tower at the bottom of the deck now. Messages for Virgo. Oh, look at here. Judgment and the Three of Wands reverse coming out. This fell on top of the Five of Cups, so I'm going to keep that there. Yeah, Virgo, I'm picking up on the energy. It's like you've seen a future with someone. You've seen, like, you were in a connection or relationship with someone, or even friendship, but I'm gonna just use romance as this example. It's like you really thought you and a person were gonna be together forever, that you would always have someone like in your life, and now that they're no longer in your life, or there's been some sort of separation or breakup, or you've really had to let someone go. Three of Wands reverse and Judgment. Like, I see here You know it's time to move on. You know it's time to let this person go. But there's this sadness, like, I wish things were different. There could be regret. There could be some things from your past coming up that you're trying to, like, work through. But again, like, you're keeping it hidden, or you're masking your sadness so that people don't know. Even, like, you're trying to, like, again, going back to the whole fake it till you make it, you're trying to trick yourself into believing that you're okay and that you don't really care and that this doesn't really affect you, when deep down it definitely does. It definitely does. 8 of Swords at the bottom, Justice, and the Son of Cups. I think in the long term, you know that you made the right choice, or you did what you had to do that was going to be best for you, but it still doesn't take away the heaviness from this situation. Okay, let me pull some more cards and see what else you can expect for August for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of August 2022. Messages for Virgo, please show me clearly. Okay, 6 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So good news is that the worst is over. Thank God. Yeah, you hit rock bottom, but that means you have nothing left to lose. You have nothing left to lose at all, like, point blank. This is as bad as it's going to get. It's only going to get better. It's only going to improve. Things in your life are going to shift for the better. So although things have been very dark, it's been very heavy, it's been very emotional, and you've been like treading water. You've been really just trying to keep yourself afloat, and you've been doing a great job. But just know, Virgo, that this is almost over. Like, you're so fucking close to just pushing through to the other side here. 6 of Swords. Things for you are going to improve very, very soon. All right, that there is still hope here, that there is still things in your future that you're looking forward to, or there's gonna be something that comes up in August where it kind of like renews your inspiration or renews your hope, and things start to look more brighter. Things are starting to look more positive. Things are looking up for you, and you don't feel like giving up. Lots of air energy in this reading. Just saying. So lots of like mental energy, lots of thinking, lots of processing. I mean, my head is kind of hurting as I'm reading for you, Virgo. Messages for okay, the Devil. Oh, you know what? This card was at the bottom of the deck and it was meant to come out, right? So there's been a lot of toxicities in your life. I feel like this is a month of purging for you, emotionally purging, physically purging, like people in your life that you no longer resonate with, or people who are not good for you. They're being removed, they're being stripped away from your life, and you may not be feeling the most grounded at this time, which makes sense because old foundations are being torn apart to rebuild a better structure, a better foundation for you. So it's really about like starting clean. Like, I feel like you're wiping the slate clean in this month, just in time for your birthday season too. So it's kind of like you're starting over. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. All right, what else is going on for Virgo? Wow, Mother of Wands coming out. Really, you need to nurture yourself. Self-love, self-care, also like self-study, making that a priority. We have the Magician, and at the bottom 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Really getting back your confidence, really getting back your strength. And look at this, with the 6 of Wands is like transforming from your pain, transforming from the loss, from the crappy situations, from the toxicities, from the endings, from the betrayals, from the hurt, from all the baggage that you've been carrying, Virgo. You're really rising from it. I feel like heading into your birthday season, you're going to be feeling a lot more better, a lot more positive, and more like forward thinking about like moving forwards, moving onwards, instead of like looking back at what could have been different, or coulda, woulda, shoulda, or like things that you may regret, or things that you wish were different. Like, I feel like heading into your birthday season, your focus and your shift in attitude, it is shifting your reality here. Things are looking up for you. things don't feel so dark, things don't feel so heavy. You're realizing the lessons, you're realizing the blessings hidden in these uncomfortable situations. You're shedding old skin here. And you're recognizing it's time to let go. Similar kind of vibe that we were picking up in Taurus's reading. They had to kind of like make a decision to walk away or let something go. So if you have any Taurus placements, maybe give that a listen. Okay, let's do some clarifying though. Yeah. What do we want to use to clarify? Yeah, like I'm picking up on the energy, like a lot of you are really focused on, you know, your money, your finances, trying to keep things, like trying to keep your structure, keeping a schedule. There's definitely something that's bothering you. And it's exhausting. So let's take a look into this. Tell me about the 7 of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. 7 of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Seven of Swords for Virgo in August 2022. What is Virgo hiding? We have the Queen of Cups, sorry. Yeah, like the Queen of Cups in this deck, right? She's wearing her heart on her sleeve. Very loving, very compassionate, very expressive when it comes to your emotions. But the fact that this is clarifying the 7 of Swords of what are you hiding? You're hiding your emotions. You're hiding your feelings. You're hiding your heart, your heart's truest desires, or how you really, really feel on the inside. And with the Strength card at the bottom, it's like it's requiring a lot of strength from you for like holding in your emotions and like keeping it hidden. Like, holy crap, like you have really just been, nope, I'm strong. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Like, no one's gonna see me cry. No one's gonna see me vulnerable. I am not weak, but like, vulnerability does not equal weakness. But that's something some of you maybe struggle with, is like, you don't want to be seen in that light. And that's understandable. We have the 10 of Swords. You've gone through it. You've gone through 10 of Swords, double confirmation. You've gone through some sort of loss, some sort of ending, backstab, betrayal. 3 of Swords coming out. Like, even the 7 of Swords can talk about manipulation, mind games, trickster energy, and the fact that a lot of you have recently gone through that. You found out the truth about someone or multiple people. Anyways, it's a very, very heavy situation. Again, it could be relating to a romantic connection or a romantic relationship that you're working through, detaching, releasing, letting go, right? And so you're trying to convince yourself that you don't care and that this doesn't hurt and that you're unbothered, but it stings. It stings, it burns, and I think you need to let yourself acknowledge the pain, how you really been feeling. Because I feel like the longer you ignore it or the longer that you suppress it, it's just going to boil over within you. Okay, what do we have here? The Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you've been really focused on your money, your finances, and getting your shit together. But there's this part within you, there's something within you that just feels like things are missing. Or like there's this void that you've been trying to fill or you've been chasing things that make you feel good temporarily. But at the end of the day, when your head hits the pillow, there's still like this emptiness or this darkness within you. And it sucks. Page of Swords, it can be talking about like looking back at someone, or hold on, how do I want to word this? First of all, this talks about your perspective and your mindset and new ideas that are coming to mind. You know, even when you're looking back at this ending, at this betrayal, coming to new information, being able to draw different conclusions with what's being revealed to you at this time and new information that's coming to the light. This can also talk about keeping tabs on some people from the past or watching people from a distance or through social media. So maybe you've been doing a little bit of lurking. Hey, I gotta throw it out there, right? Or if you don't resonate with that, maybe there is someone keeping tabs on you. But, and if that's the case, right, it's very well hidden. 7 of Swords, maybe you're trying to hide that. But anyways, you guys, it's intense. It's intense, and you're trying to hide it, you're trying to mask it, you're trying to pretend like you don't care and that you're unbothered, but like you clearly do. You clearly do. And it's okay to feel that way. And it's important that you let yourself acknowledge it instead of trying to like deny it. Like, yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Be honest. Like, just be honest. If this still bothers you, even if there's something that happened a long time ago, but it still affects you, it still bothers you, just be honest with yourself. Come clean with it, because the sooner you do that, the lighter that you're gonna feel, the more like relief you're gonna feel, rather than being in denial, like, no, I don't feel that way. No, I don't feel that way. It's like, drop the pride, drop the ego. If it still affects you or you're still feeling some type of way, you really need to acknowledge it. Yeah, because I feel like some of you have been in denial. You've been, again, like trying to fake it till you make it, and it's not working. You've been trying, and it's not working. So how about you try and approach it a different way? Just saying. Judgment. Let's take a look into Judgment. Because there is this massive transformation taking place, rising from this loss. Judgment in this card definitely gives me Phoenix energy. So tell me about Judgment for... What the fuck? Okay, I thought, oh my god, I looked at my timer. I thought it was at 30 minutes. I'm like, wait, what? No, we're only at 20 minutes. Ooh. We do have a stack here. We have the 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Strength, and the... Is this... The 6 of Cups, yeah, 6 of Cups. 9 of Cups, Emperor, and the Page of Wands at the bottom. So, you are making a choice here. So this is you right now, right? 5 of Cups, you've been going through it. You have been trying to move forwards, but there's still been lack of clarity, lack of answers. You've been feeling really stuck on a situation. You've been trying to distract yourself, trying to keep your head in the game, focus on, you know, your money, your finances, your work, other things that temporarily fill the void. But like I said, at the end of the day, there's still this part within you that feels affected, or like there's a need for releasing here. Okay? It's important that you let yourself release these things, feel these things, acknowledge these things, as you let yourself look back and reflect on the past. 6 of Cups, there is the past that's coming up here. Recent past energy that requires a lot of strength for you to acknowledge your emotions and how you really, really feel about the situation, so that you can walk away and feel lighter. And again, it's requiring a lot of strength. But I see here 2 of Wands. You do have the choice to, like, again, like letting go. There's some sort, we're going to clarify this choice. What's this choice about? What's this choice? Because you're kind of like at this crossroad, or let me see, 2 of Wands for Virgo. Tell me about the 2 of Wands for Virgo. Thank you. The Chariot. A choice about the direction that you're heading down. Where are you going? What do you want for yourself? Again, this is, you guys, this is kind of crazy how similar the messages are that are coming through in your reading, just as I was saying in Taurus's reading. Very, very similar energy. Completely different decks that I'm using, and yet the vibes are very similar. It's like you have a decision about the choice, the direction that you're moving towards, and some of you actually could be getting up, moving physically, like traveling or moving in some sort of... Look, 2 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. After a separation, after a loss. 8 of Swords and the Sun and the 9 of Swords. And underneath that, the Fool. There's some sort of, like, new... When it comes to you making this choice about the direction that you're going to be moving down, right? Do I stay? Do I go? Some of you are afraid that once you move on... If this is regarding like a relationship, you're afraid, like, if I move on, what happens if this person comes back? Or... Because the 9 of Swords, it's like being haunted by the past here. Or something that was dead, something that you thought was over, is coming back to haunt you. It's like some of you are afraid that it's like, once I let this go, what if they come back around and like I've moved on? Like, if this is like a relationship and you're like, fuck it, I'm moving on, and then you find someone else and then this person comes back, you're like, what if they come back? What am I gonna do if I'm like, you know, like, that's just a scenario here. And so it's like your own thoughts are keeping you stuck and preventing you from really enjoying a life that you deserve to live. Like, you're really in your head. You're really in your head about some sort of relationship that you're at separation with. Okay, we have to wrap this up, but let's look into the Magician, Six of Swords, and then we gotta go. Then we gotta go, Virgo, okay? Talk about the Magician and the Six of Swords for Virgo, summarizing Venus. Four of Pentacles reversed, double confirmation, a lot of that in this reading. Spirit is saying it's time to let go. It's time to, like, no matter what, if you and whoever this person is, if you are meant to cross paths with them down the line, you will. If you're not, then you're not. But Spirit is really saying it's time to let this go. It's time to move on. It's time to move forwards. You know, don't reserve seats for anybody. That's another thing. Talk about the Magician, Six of Swords for Virgo. It's really time for you to step out of your comfort zone. We have the Page of Swords reversed. Is my deck upside down? It is. Okay. Talking about the Magician, Six of Swords for Virgo. Queen of Swords. And give me one more for the Magician, Six of Swords. King of Swords. Three of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, see, so there's new energy out here. The wheel is turning. Things are changing. Things are shifting for the better for you, Virgo. And this is about you reevaluating where you're at and what you want for yourself. Moving forward, as we're going to be stepping into your birthday season, right? New year for you, Virgo. What do you want? What do you imagine for yourself for this next year? What do you envision? What do you want to create? By doing that, you have to let go of the things in your life that don't serve you, that you've been holding on to, the changes that you've been resisting. It's time for you to really take a step back and use your brains, your logic, come from a more logical standpoint, which is, again, you've been trying to do that here with the Emperor, but there's this part where you've been lacking like letting yourself express how you really feel, or releasing how you really feel. Like, you've been trying to just like skip the whole process and just move on, but before you can fully do that and just like move onwards, you got to acknowledge what's going on internally within you. Once you do that, or as you start to do that, things are going to flow much easier for you, and things are just going to be much more clear in your mind, in how you think and how you've been perceiving the situation and this person, right? Now, I also see here, we have the Queen to the King of Swords. I do see something about like a partnership down the line. I feel more friendship energy or business related from this, to be honest, because we had the Ace of Pentacles. So for some, I see moving forwards, there's something about like a friendship growing or developing, or business partnership growing or developing, or coming into some sort of union with someone who's very like-minded, someone who's going to help you on your journey. So I feel like you're going to be crossing paths with someone who maybe has gone through something similar, and they're able to provide you with a different perspective about the situation, someone that you can relate to, someone that will help you on your journey. Maybe that's something that you're manifesting here. Someone who just gets you, someone who just can relate, and yeah, like, so I like that a lot. I'm not really feeling romance from this, though. I will be real with you, especially if you just gone through separation or breakup. You're probably not even wanting that at this moment, but yeah, I do see like there is someone that you're going to be crossing paths with in the near future, and you're able to just have like engaging conversations, like mentally stimulating conversations, and like share information and knowledge and different perspectives and help each other let go. So I am picking up on that energy too. All right, Virgo, we have to wrap this up. Hang in there. It will get easier. These too shall pass. Let yourself feel what you gotta feel. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And I'm going to let you go. Take care, Virgo.